Wrens! This term our topic is all about fairy stories, and next week we're going to be reading a fairy story about a princess, and the fairy story is called The Princess and the Pea. And what happens is the princess sleeps on a bed with lots of mattresses, and under the mattresses is a little tiny pea, a bit like this one. And it doesn't matter how many mattresses go on the bed, she can still feel the pea. And I thought, if I was a princess, how easy would it be to squish a pea? So I've got a pea, and I'm going to have a go at squishing it and see how easy it is. Ready? Oh, it was quite easy to squish that pea. And then I thought, if I can squish a pea really easily, are there other things that I could squish really easily? And then I thought, could I squish an egg really easily? Do you think if I squish this egg in my hand really hard, it would break? If it does break, I'm going to get really messy, but I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to see if I can squish this egg. Ready? I'm squishing. I'm squishing. I'm squishing really hard, Wrens. I'm squishing. It's actually not going to break. So this egg is quite hard to squish. So then I thought, well, what would squish this egg? How could we squish this egg? Can we squish this egg? So what we're going to do next week is I'm going to turn you all into scientists, and we're going to do a scientific experiment to see what happens if we use these eggs to balance some things on and think about how many things we could balance on the eggs. So I thought we'd have 3 eggs and put them in a triangle shape and see if we can balance some books on top. What do you think would happen, Wrens, if we had 3 eggs in a triangle and balanced books on top? How many books do you think we could balance on top of the eggs? Do you think if we put 1 book on top, an egg, it would break? I'm not sure what would happen. And what I want you to do is I want you to use your talking skills that we've been using this week, and I want you to think about what might happen if we balance books on eggs. How many books could we balance on the eggs? Do you think it would be 1? Do you think it might be more? What do you think it is that makes this egg so strong that I can't squish it in my hands? So I want you to use your talking skills, have fun talking about the eggs and the book experiment, and next week we'll find out what happens. Bye, Wrens.